Most welcome to the Voice of Evolution. I'm Preview and I'm willing to bring as much value and news on this platform on YouTube to assist you beautiful people in times of great distress and not knowing what to think, where to go, what to do. But let me tell you this, like, thoughts and emotions can be redirected at any time you wish. Thoughts and emotions can be educated, can be modulated, reformatted, or going into the highway of hallucinations, which is happening worldwide as well. So today let's take that into a higher level, because most people, what they actually lost as being thrown as lions into an unknown gate, a gate where we cannot trust governments anymore, where we cannot trust our neighbors, we cannot even trust ourselves anymore, because we don't know how our brains are going to react to what we feel in the body. So it's almost becoming a necessity to re-instruct and redirect ourselves into a platform that gives or brings daily guidance, daily alignment. And so many eons ago, that true connection, which was actually the master source stone, like a stone like this in the middle of our brain, that cracked into the middle and thus started out dual consciousness and living on the platforms of low mentality and the lower degrees of selfishness especially. So we are hitting times now that we need to gather, that we need to understand what needs to be repaired and how we can do that together actually. So most importantly is giving you that specialty, how to move out of the old habits, beliefs and everything that comes through the news, in order to open your brain waves to that higher capacity that we all have, and that is reconnecting in the first place to your source, your spirit, your spark self. Because from the origin on, we came into creation as light entities, light beings, light constructions. And when we reconnect to our source and the many forces out there in space, and we ground that, which is happening anyways, we can reload and reinstall that Wi-Fi station that communicates direct to telepathic wavelengths, radio wavelengths, sonar waves, name it. There is so much in the education. Should be willing to release free will that keeps us just droning and droning in very dense mud of society, when being aligned to the core level of your entire energy essence to divine will, then you're being directed out of the atrocities we are living right now, and you are being directed into your passion, you're being directed into authenticity, you're being directed to a correct team of light that can be one of the tribes of Israel, or that today are termed teams of light actually, that are already on the earth to assist the grand transitioning for those willing to align and allow that purification to come true. So we need to purify mentally, psychologically, emotionally and spiritually especially. And in order to get the higher degrees of evaporation or the cleanse factor through we need to open up the gates in the body to be able to do that. So here's where I come in to assist to do that, should you want your reconnection to everything that you are, because that is what it takes. Opening up your authenticity means you open up back to all the light factors and that laboratory out there in space that is there to assist you on an everyday level. So we reconnect especially with the animal kingdom and the elements. As of now, actually, there is elements coming back onto Earth which were lost for a long time in order to bring us the higher nutrition back in. And animals that were lost for millions of years, actually, like, for example, dinosaurs and snakes and I mean, very unknown animals as well are yearning to come back. And so many entities like myself are loading and grounding these grids that are directly aligned to the nucleus of the House of Light of Shambhala, that is somewhere in the United States at this time around. And so a lot of the old that was being predicted has been reinstalled, taken away, like another item here, the Ark of Knowledge that was first in Greece has been transported to another country, and so that is actually the Ark of the Covenant. And so there is so much to really get in the body and in the brain, and it cannot enter that brain when there is still the mind functioning on the lower level. So the mind is like an ego consciousness that recycles always the same thought patterns, that speaks the same language all of the time, and that doesn't know any better because everything else is completely closed off. So opening up your energy fields, like I made a video about opening up your chakra system to the correct exactitude of the universe at this time in 2020 is what is needed in order to open that up. Should you have your direct connect to your source, to your spirit, then opening up to the celestial vibrations is what brings through the capstone of creation, or that can only come through the capstone, and how that information can be installed. And there is where technology, spiritual technology, steps in to assist you to rearrange your entire organism, and that is what is happening actually. So if you want to tap into that and only get into the loading of your celestial bodies and get a guidance through, then you wouldn't have any distress anymore. No more fear. All the emotions fall apart and you get in the higher sensibility actually, where the root, the heart and the brain is just one alignment with many other factors. So I should, I would actually encourage you to look at that online course and how you can do it. Apart from that, I'm also encouraging people to really take action in your thought patterns, because a thought can be stronger and keep you from manifesting your true life patterns or your destiny actually, more than anything else. So it's imperative to clear out these thoughts. So I brought out here just one single meditation that takes an hour and that really eclipses your chakra systems from all 13 chakra systems and all the energy fields and wheels of life. Because if we want to move celestial and universal, there's wheels upon wheels upon wheels. Like when I stand here, I just feel these wheels very strong coming through me all day long. So that takes a bit of training, and you are connected at all times. Especially redirection is what we need every day in order to know what we need to do here, and that is building communities with new essences, especially in business, creating new small businesses with other and attracting actually team members. So also I created a book, and that just came out yesterday. That is yeah, actually about the ancient degrees of manifesting and how you can get that prescription through. It's actually a workbook in which you get to work with your goals, you get to attract the right team, clientele, people, whatever you want to do, no matter in what time frame you want to do it. And that is very clearly and deeply explained, because staying positively and thinking about new goals is just not enough to get over the hill or over the rainbow, so to speak. So look at that book, Mastery Degrees to Manifest, and there's the ancient prescriptions that bring through a technology that's actually fun to do, that's working with a pentagram that you run through the spine, and you just manifest on the spot. So I also have a meditation running with that to move you into that consciousness of wealth and move you out of that debris, that distress, that painful situation. So it's really a matter of doing it, allowing self to do it, and then you move in that passionate vibration where you will be surprised after the meditation, like many things will be eclipsed out of your body. So if you do that meditation every day for 1 week, you will have changed big time actually. So and the book as well is available now on Amazon. I got an ebook as well if you want to print it and really work with it very quickly and reprint it and rework with it. That's an option as well. So yes, let me know what you think of it. Let me know yeah, what is keeping you back from moving forward, and I will put out a video about that, and keep encouraging and supporting people as you may do in your community, and thus I hope so. So thank you for assisting my channel to grow, liking, sharing, clicking on that bell, and especially comment, engage, and that is so beautiful to do right now. So thank you. Bye.